Alright guys, so my camera didn't record it. It was recording but something failed. So I'm gonna be talking randomly just so guys give you some video of me at least pretending to talk about. I mean at least, me talking. It's not gonna be on point, but it's just me, Just to give you guys that illusion.
No?
Yeah, it's recording. 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
Ew.
It was fun. Chill. These buttons make the world go around. So, all right, here we go. Now I gotta really start
I'm
it.
gonna still say that, so you know.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Uncensored with the Coffee podcast. Today's guest is Gabby, my first actual guest.
Yes.
Yeah, she's always a cool chick. She just goes with the flow. But before I start this podcast, I want to thank today's sponsor, RM Tuning. RM Tuning deals with LS and LT. Bring your truck by and they'll satisfy all your truck needs. So let's get into it. You gotta admit that was actually pretty cool. It kind of like brings you, if the coffee doesn't work, it still helps you out.
We're gonna have to.
It feels more alive. It feels like it just pumps you up. It's like, oh, now it's time.
It sounds like I'm on a game show.
I mean, yeah, it'll be fun. Anyways, today's topic, we're gonna talk about my new brand and see what you think. So it's called Big Kid Toys. So basically, if a guy, we're already grown. Most of the time, we're already getting older. And are they playing music?
You're gonna get copyright strike,
bro. The worst time. Time. I'll be right back. See, this is the stuff I gotta deal with.
Okay, go do what you gotta do. You just hear him screaming in the background.
They can't even hear me. Yo, bájale.
Nah, it's gonna pick up everything.
Gracias.
Well, there you go. That's how.
It's always, this place is like the perfect place, like my guests, like you need to go to the restroom. It's down the hall. It's a good environment with lights and everything. Everything's perfect until you
hear noise.
Yeah, because it's literally like this is where they clean the trucks. So I mean, shout out to them. I mean, you got to get the job done. We found the perfect location, but that's the only kicker.
Yep.
So I try to find days, like times and stuff when they're not doing anything, and then we start doing it, and it always something goes wrong. Something always has. But anyways, back to the topic: big kid toys. As we get older, age is never going to stop. You're going to get older. As you're young, you're still going to get older. You're probably older than the other person. And I wanted this brand to feel a little bit more fun to like have on your car, like Big Kid Toys. For short, BK Toys. Or for short, BKT. Like I always wanted to like have those 3 little letters on there. So it's like people were like, oh, what does that even mean? Well, you tell them what it means. You know what I mean? So what do you think on the name?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, because honestly, I see a lot of other people like they have brands and the names they come with. I'm just like, oh,
it's hard coming up with a brand.
Yeah, it's hard coming up with a name, especially. And I'm just like, sometimes I hear other people's stuff, and I'm just like, it doesn't sound that well, but
Intake Legacy. I wanted it to feel a little bit. I wanted people to know it's like a stronger meaning. Because I really put a lot of thought into it. It was Intake Legacy. Intake was basically a part. I wanted it to be something apart from the truck. Something like a motor, whatever. I can't just call it wheels for tires or whatever the case. Like I wanted something different. Something nobody really uses too much. And the breath of the motor is through the intake. And you can use intake for a lot of things. You can say, what's your intake? What's your intake on like life? What's your intake in what you eat? What's the intake that your motor provides, stuff like that. So I wanted it that's what it based on. And your build, like if somebody really like puts a lot of work into it, that's your legacy that you're leaving behind. So your intake legacy, you know what I mean? I'm still keeping the brand around. I'm just adding, a new brand for the people that just don't really rock with intake legacy. It's hard making a brand. It's the hardest thing.
It is. I've tried to do like even my own stuff, like coming up with a name, making a logo that looks good, like something that's printable on shirts or something, or just saying like you see the logo and you're like, oh yeah, that's what it is. You know, it's hard to do that.
It's hard. And
yeah,
I mean, everybody else, it's pretty on point, you know. But for me, it's like, how do I make a brand that represents me and what I want people to feel like it's their own brand? Like, this is what describes me. This is what I'm about. You know what I mean? So the big kid toys, I didn't want to put big boy toys because it's only for guys.
That sounds funny.
I know. I had a feeling that was going to come up. But anyways, it's big kid toys. If it was big boy toys, can you rock with it? You're like, nah, you're not a boy.
It would seem like it's more for like the guys, you know.
You know, that's why I wanted to avoid. I wanted to be universal. I mean, I can always make a big girl toys. Yeah. But I'm already pushing it, you know.
Yeah, that's already done.
So big kid toys is something. My videos are backed up. I have like maybe 10 videos that I have to put out. They're like better than ever. You know? And plus, it gives me enough chance to plan for the next stuff. Oh man, I freaking turned it on again.
What is it, the AC or what?
Nah, it's the power washing thing. Please, guys, just ignore that shit. Intermission. Boo. You gotta admit, that's fun. I'm a good guy. I ride dirt bikes and all that kind of cool shit. But I'm a little goofy. I like to be goofy. Just you gotta enjoy life, you know. Stuff like that, you know. Sorry, I was trying to imitate Goofy from Disney Channel.
It's okay.
See, I made you laugh, so I think I won right there.
No, you got time more to work on it.
I can do the Super Mario one. Have you ever heard it? No. Oh, come on, let me do it at least once.
We can save it for another podcast. It's gonna turn out like your Goofy impression. No,
this one's actually pretty on the spot. At least let me try it one time. If it doesn't work, I can edit it out. You ready?
Okay.
Hello, it's me, Mario. Let's go. Woohoo!
That was better than the Goofy
Yeah,
one.
I'm telling you, like, I'm good. Plus, it's during the time where Super Mario the movie's out. You know? It's actually pretty good. I didn't see it from the get-go because I was late. You know, I was late to the date. But I just didn't like it because it was going real fast.
Oh, the movie? Yeah, I didn't like that either.
No, I did like the movie, but I didn't see it from the very beginning, so I couldn't, like, you know. You didn't like the movie? It was pretty good.
I've seen better. I feel like Avatar was the shit, though.
Oh, we're not comparing cartoons to that. I mean,
but still, I don't know. I saw it, and I'm just like, I do agree. It was like fast paced. Like, but it came from one scene to another scene just like that.
Yeah, people were
like, I don't like that.
Yes, that's exactly. But I did like it. You got to give it a chance because it was a little bit more, you know, peaches. You're
gonna get copyright.
Nah.
No, but I'm just like, it was okay. No, honestly, if I gave it a rating from the 1 to 10. It would probably be a 5.
See, that was for 5. You. No, not a 5. I give it a 7.
I would give it a 5.
That movie was for people like me that grew through the 90s and 20s. Those little kids don't know the feeling of starting all over when you accidentally go off the cliff. They don't know that pain. People say it's for them. No. No, mofos. F them kids. It was for us.
I feel like
let's go.
I feel like they could have worked on it more to make it better.
I know,
or they should have. You know what they did? They should have made it longer. They should have made it longer.
But it was long. It was fast paced.
I don't think so. I think it was like an hour.
The slow part was in the beginning. Hours. The slow part was in the beginning. It was building up, and then when it got to that point, everything was going faster.
Yeah, it just didn't.
I just like Blackjack really did save that movie.
I like everybody. Peaches, all the actors, they were pretty good. I like them individually, but I just did not really like the movie that much.
I just like the part where the go-karts came in. Yeah, the Mario Karts. I like that part because I'm a car guy. Anyways, let's get back to the topic.
Uh-huh.
The brand, hardest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's change it already.
Definitely.
We talked about that. Let's talk about what's going on. Why am I doing this podcast? I didn't have time to get a video out. I have to record for a lot of people. Trucks actually give me a little bit of problems. I can fix it. It's not that hard. It's not expensive. I can get it done.
I feel like everybody's having car problems right now.
I know you are too.
Yes, and my mom.
Sorry,
my mom
guys.
just
We don't
got
have
hit.
Lamborghini money. We can't get it done.
My mom just got hit
real
Saturday. It took the whole left side of the car.
The red car?
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it took off the handle, so either have to keep the
Is it still
window
drivable?
down. Yeah, it's still drivable, but I need to keep the window down, or I need to open it from the back.
It's still drivable.
It's still drivable.
We call that as a win. Winner, chicken dinner, Anyways, the truck is giving me problems. I mean, the good thing about when the truck breaks down is that I get to learn how to do it. The first time is going to be painful. Maybe second time is going to be painful. But now I know how to work on it. I don't like bothering people. The one thing I don't like is bothering people with my problems. But sometimes I have to do that because it's just how people can only understand. Because they're like, oh, you got it? This. And no, I don't got it. Understand that. But when I do get it, respect that. Because, I mean, that's just a learning experience. But anyways, I don't want to talk about what's going on because I have to save it for the video. I don't want to talk
Give
about
out
it.
too much.
Yeah, because then they don't want to watch it. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe let me know in the comments what do you guys think. I should talk about it. People are already saying I'm sorry. The haters, which I love them at the same time. They're always going to say.
You're always talking about haters.
It's just, that's what's all over me. Like, I can't have a break. You go on Freddy's channel, you go on Static Leo's. No, Static Leo. It's on the
he
gas.
gets enough hate too.
Yeah, but
I've seen some stuff on TikTok.
he's getting hate for something else. They hated me from the fucking get-go. Like, just because I had a V6. Bro, the thing about me is that I'm a guy that loves to create. I work with what I got, So, I mean, for me, it's an imagination. For y'all just want a V8, which I understand that. I can't really force you to love the V6 as much as I like it. I like it because it proved a lot of people wrong. It was just more stories. It was something that has never been done. So, we're talking about the LT version. The LT, not the old one. Okay, we're talking about the V6 anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it no more. But I that was fun. It was fun for me. But anyways, I always had haters from the beginning. Now I'm embracing it because it is true. If you don't have haters, then they're the ones that keep your name alive. Which, shout out to y'all. It's real shout outs. When I give shout outs, they're real.
They be living the comments.
They live in the comments.
Engaging with your content.
YouTube only shows my videos when there's comments. So I can literally, on a video, be like, guys, I'm going to do something weird. And then they're like, you're stupid. Like, okay.
Yeah, thanks for engaging.
Thanks for showing YouTube that my videos are popping.
Yep.
So anyways, truck is giving me problems. I can fix it. It's fun. I like it when the truck breaks because now I got something interesting to record because I ain't got nothing else. When the truck's running, I don't even want to record. I just want to enjoy the moment. But the truck, okay, on the new video, on the one coming out tomorrow or maybe today, just depends. I'm gonna take a break from recording because I'm always recording, or maybe I don't know. On the new video, which is an old video, I put new brake pads on it. I mean, brake rotors. I had to get these rotors. They were cheap, used. I mean, they were easy to take off. So when you're going real fast, right? When you're going real fast on your car, do you think that the front or the back are being used more when it breaks? You know what I mean?
I think it depends. It just depends on your car, but I would say for trucks it would be the back. No.
Imagine you're going
it'd be
like
the front because the
because if you're going real fast, your brakes are the ones that the ones in the front take the most abuse. You abuse the crap out of them, bro. So when I'm changing the brake pads on them, they're bigger than the ones in the back, or for the 14s and up. Because they don't like the ones in the back. The old ones had dome piston. I mean, how do I call it? I forgot what it was called. It's like the brake inside. It's inside. Oh man, how do I call it? I don't know. The rotor in the back.
Brake pads?
No. It's just these are discs. front and back for the new trucks. But the old ones, dome. It's like a dome, and then the brakes are inside. And then when you hit the brakes, it opens from the inside out. You know, it just goes like.
I have no idea.
Anyways, the ones in the front are bigger than the ones in the back. But as well, just to help it out, and it looks cool. They have these rotors that are for performance, and I do brake hard. It's a big, heavy Chevy truck, you know. Now, as a V8, it has more weight to stop. So I needed these better. If anything, they wouldn't really give me the ones in the back. They gave me the green light one time, and I said, nah, it looks cool the way it is. I screwed up. I fucked up. Should have got the ones in the back while I had the chance. But anyways, the front ones were more important. The reason why I want the back ones now is because when I put the race stars on it, you can literally see the brake pad, the rotor.
Oh, you can?
You can. I mean, you can see the rotor more clearly than the ones in the front because it has the 22s, and the ones in the back, it's smaller, so you can really see it. And I was like, I just wanted to make it aggressive. I screwed up. I was just more focused on what's more important. So anyways, they were telling me, we can do it for you. We can take it off and this and that. I'm not that type of guy. I like to work on my own shit. I like to like learn, create, you know, it's fun. I don't like just holding a camera. It's boring. Yeah. Just, you want to be part of the action. I mean, what's your point of view? Like, what would you do? Record or actually learn?
I mean, a little bit of everything, you know. Doing one thing for a long time just gets boring.
Just recording all the time. You're just standing there, you know. I mean, I like it because I'm thinking about how I'm going to shoot things, but I want to grow my character more. That's who I am, even from a very early stage when my first build or rebuild was a mini street bike. Then it moved on to homemade go-karts and anything I could put my hands on, remote control cars. That's how I am. That's how I always was. Everybody else, which I learned, is that there's people that love cars but don't work on them, and there's the ones that stay up all night and not go to the parties or anything like that and work in the garage with this and that with your buddies, drinking some beer or some Cokes, some Coca-Cola. I have to say Coca-Cola because I don't want y'all to think it was a drug. No. Yeah. I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Literally, only smoke weed once in my life.
Look how he turned out. My point taken.
Hey, I'm living a good life. I'm not that stressed out.
Not that stressed out?
I'm stressed out, but not adding on. I'd rather have this type of lifestyle than, you know.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Sure about what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I know you
it's a TikTok thing.
Oh. I like the new TikTok video when the little kid's like, a bullshit? The bullshit? The little kid.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's like, a bullshit? A bullshit. It was pretty funny. So, I want to get these brake pads. I got them. I installed them. I don't know if it's this one or the next one that I raced my buddy's BMW. It's not this BMW, my best friend, David from Top Speed Collision. He's when my V6 had the turbo and I blew it up, that was the car I was racing with there in that time. And because of that car, my turbo went. It literally looked like a ninja because all the oil was burning, all the smoke. It literally went. It still took me to my house.
You still drove it?
There was no oil in the motor after that. I had to get home. I was dealing with broke boy problems.
Bruh.
You know how much a tow truck is just for like 1 mile away? It's a lot of money.
But you could Uber it.
How the hell you gonna...
No, I'm saying you could Uber home, but you can figure out somehow to get it back home.
No, my baby comes with me everywhere. I know... No, I love my truck so much that if my truck don't turn on when I introduce her to my new girl, if she don't turn on, you ain't... No. My heart isn't turning on for you. It's broken. It's kind of like a dog. If your dog doesn't like her or him, nope. Can't deal with it. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. What? It's just how it is.
I guess
but
so.
anyways, I raced them now. I mean, I didn't race him. I was racing him on foot. Anyways, I was on his. Well, I wouldn't say. Let's just say it was impressive. He had low boost and car wasn't working right. But at where I was at with him, I was like, damn, what babbles me a lot is that there was a lot of people always telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I'm always lying, this and that, right? On my comment section. Those little troll people. I love y'all, but, still annoying.
You're just going to have a lot of those in this comment.
I know, but thank you. And at least I got something to talk about, right? Adding on.
Yeah.
So
everybody roasts Omar in the comment section.
They're always roasting me no matter what. They'll talk about my hair, my nose, my V6, everything.
You're just giving them ammo.
You know what? That's good. It's good.
Look at that.
Because they get to see my videos. They keep my name alive. Anyways. What were we talking about? What was I saying?
I have bad memory.
Oh, great. The truck.
I do have bad memory, to be honest.
I have ADHD, so I tend to forget real quick sometimes.
I'm pretty sure I have that too. I'm just undiagnosed. I'm pretty sure I have that too.
I do too. Like, we can literally do something real quick and then we can change the topic, or we talk over people sometimes. Yeah. But the truck. Okay, let me rethink. It was with the BMW.
Insert the buffering sign.
Yeah. Okay, I was going fast with the truck, and I was like, oh yeah, so the haters, they always say that I'm bull crapping, right, or whatever. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but in the beginning stages, I might not know every little detail, and they're always like, oh, you think you know everything. Well, that's what I'm trying to get to, but now that my truck has literally been performing, like when I picked out my parts and what I installed, I installed it myself, the cam. And I chose what parts I wanted on my truck. It's a combination. What I got in the back, what I got in the middle, and what I got in the front. So people are always like, you're stupid for doing this. He just told you what he want. But in my mind, I'm calculating how gears turn. How this is going to work with this. This is where it's going to work with that. Where is it going to help me out in the long run? In mid-range, long, or short, So I was like, what am I going to do? It's a daily. How do I want it to perform that's going to help me out in my daily life with the gas and all that? And it's bearable. And how I want it to act in a certain, when I want the truck to really perform the full way. What parts to put on and what would help out. So I chose what I wanted, and the truck has been performing on me beautifully. I mean, it'll put the haters to rest. I'll put it like that. The only ones that have gotten me so far is 2 Coyote trucks, which is Oscars, which everybody saw, and this other Coyote truck that was a 4-wheel drive that was really modded with the 85, or I think it was 93, but it took them a while to like leave me. In the first run, running while we're running on foot, he took off bad. I was still like adjusting it, and then on the second one, which pissed me the hell off. Because the GoPro turned off on me. Bro. The second one, it took him a while to leave me. I think that's a win for me because I'm still adding more parts. It's still some things I can still change on the motor. The goal is just to see how quick I can make the truck with all motor without adding nitrous or turbos or superchargers. I did that with the V6 already. By the way, I made people rethink twice before they ran that truck. That's my accomplishment on the little V6. I'm not saying I'll beat everybody, but I'll make you second guess it. There was a little engine that could, a little V6 that could. And it was funny because it was
instead
just
of being a her, it's gonna be a boy. It's gonna be a boy now.
What's your
Thomas? That's your car's names now.
Now, what's your car's?
I don't got a car.
Little, name. You do. Have I ever told you Little Blue's real name?
No. Thomas?
No. Hell no. It's a girl name.
Okay.
What's yours?
My car doesn't have a name. Thank you very much.
Mine does.
No.
It's Little Blue, and her real name is actually Lucy. What do you think?
Why?
Because she's loosey-goosey. She's loosey-goosey. On the road. She acts a fool.
Bruh.
When you move, I move. Just like that. Yeah, you know you like that one. Yes. It was corny, but it worked. You gotta admit that's fun. Look, this is the other one. Today we're having Gabby. Wrong one.
You fucking up already.
There you go. Anyways, the vlog, the podcast is already late, and I don't even know if that camera's still recording. I hate doing the camera work. It just makes it harder to make a podcast. So when I'm not I want to, like, when I do podcasts, I want to, like, put it on the mornings and then the real vlog in the afternoons. Or when I don't have anything to shoot and I need something real quick, or I don't want to spend that much money, podcast is the way.
Yeah. I feel the podcast would be easy to edit anyways.
It's a little bit more easier, yeah.
Yeah, because over there you have to add, like, music and stuff like that, and over here it wouldn't be so much.
And I got to go out there, I got to talk to people, how we're going to plan the day, how I'm going to shoot it, how I'm going to react to it, you know. On the videos, I kind of have more of a filter on it than when I'm doing on the podcast. Like, a lot of people now know how my voice really is, because they're like, hi guys. Okay, so right now this is how it is, like how I am, and this is how it is in the vlog. You ready? What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about something else today. Little Blue is actually going down on me again, but it is what it is. We're going to try to get it working. I'm pissed off right now because that's a real emotion. You know, I'm trying to show people it's a real struggle, but we're still going to keep going. Have you noticed that when people get on my case, they're like, we're always complaining. But I'm like, bro, I'm still doing it. You know, I'm going to complain. I'm going to rant. Let the energy come out so I can, like, focus on it. I'm exhausted. I'm stressed out. The shit keeps breaking, which is, you know, I love and hate relationship, but, you know. But anyways, you got any questions before the podcast ends? Or do you want to say anything?
Nope. I'm good.
You want a truck in the future? Or you want a car?
No.
What do you want?
Tell me what you want. My man can have a truck in the future, but not me.
What do you want, though?
I've never been a truck girl. My mom likes trucks, but I don't really care for cars. Okay, but if you had to pick one truck, what would it be? I don't know.
Newer, older, up to date, fast, looks, perform.
No idea. I'm not a truck person.
But you have to pick one.
From what I know, I don't have a lot of knowledge on trucks and stuff. But if I had to pick a guess, or the most performing that comes to mind, would be a Shelby. That's all I know.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end the vlog now. You know,
that's all I know. I don't know.
See you later, guys.
I don't know nothing about trucks anyway. So,
what about my truck?
I don't know nothing about it either.
But do you like the way it looks?
Yeah, it's a nice truck. Were you gonna pop up a picture or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna read things before.
I seen what it looks like.
We'll talk about something else like this.
It's a nice truck.
Just Chevy has more an aggressive look. Ford has, like, a more luxury look.
I don't know the difference between any of them. I'm gonna be honest.
Disrespecting me right now. You know what? I'll get the Miata. I bet you'll like to drive that Miata. With the
Is it
convertible.
The ones with the cars that the little lights turn on? Okay.
The guys like the trucks, the girls like the Miata.
Yeah, I would be down for that. I feel like that would be cute.
It's fun to drive.
Really?
It's very fun to drive.
Yeah, I feel like I could do that.
That's why I got it. The last chick that said what's up to me in the car was a girl that was giving me coffee at McDonald's in the drive-thru.
She was getting you coffee.
I winked at her with my car.
Shut up, bro.
Can I get a discount? All right, guys, that'll be it for the podcast. Thanks for watching. I hope the camera's still rolling on the left side. It's, you know, a lot of technical difficulties type shit. So like and subscribe, turn the bell notification on, become part of the legacy. Hope let me know in the comments below what do you think about the new name, which I'm still rocking with, but I still want to see what you guys think. BK Toys, BKT, and yeah.
You should do another podcast.
Yeah, I am.
The next podcast should be you or people just asking questions.
I just feel like, okay, yeah, because the podcast, I want to keep it like little details here and there, and like more performance, talking about the trucks and everything, and the cars and the bikes, and whatever the case might be, you know. But anyways, that'll be it for today, guys, and Thanks, Gabby, for coming up. It was much easier talking when you're here or anybody's here. Talking to somebody else feels more natural than talking to yourself.
Period.
So thank you very much for coming. Next time, if you guys want to, we'll talk more details on Gabby and what she's doing now.
Ask questions.
What she's doing now ever since she left Project Torque headquarters, how life is. And you still have like 2 more weeks until you leave from Texas.
3 more weeks. Yeah, 2.
She's coming back,
2 to 3 more weeks.
Yeah, she's coming back. She's just over there for the summer, babysitting.
Yeah, helping out my brother.
Yeah. Shout out to him, right?
Yes.
He's gonna pay for your ticket though, right?
He better. He better if he wants my help.
All right, guys. Have a great day, and the videos are gonna come out maybe today or tomorrow. Which I'm so busy, but I'm gonna try to do it every day because I got a lot of videos that I have to put out there. Here we goes. Have a good day. Enjoy it. This is Uncensored with the Coffee Podcast. See you guys on the next vlog.
Bye.
I mean, podcast. It was good. You gotta.
No, you need to get another one. You need to find something else. Another intro. Someone's gotta agree with me.
Bye, Gabby.
Bye.